Guys, and welcome to another Minecraft GA Stadiums predictions video. Big weekend of football, the beginning of the Sam Maguire Cup as well as the second round of the Tailteann Cup, so let's jump right into it. Up first we have London versus Cavan in the Tailteann Cup. Cavan got a win last week, London lost, so Cavan definitely the favourites coming into this match. And I imagine things will stay that way, so I'm going to go with Cavan. I'm going to say by 6 points. London are one of the weaker teams in the football, and Cavan they're pretty strong. So, Cavan to win by 6 points. Up next we have Carlow versus Limerick in the Tailteann Cup. Both of them coming off victories last week, so it's a battle for top spot on the table. I'd be favouring Limerick. They're probably the strongest team in this group. So I'm going to go with Limerick. Could be a close enough one. I'm going to say by 4 points. I think Limerick will just be too strong for Carlow. So Limerick to win by 4 points. Up next we have Longford versus Wicklow in the Tailteann Cup. Two of them looking to bounce back after their defeats last week. So, could go either way. About roughly on the same strength level. So, again, could go either way. But I think Longford might use the home advantage. So, I think I'm going to go with Longford. Not by too much, though. I'm going to say by 3 points. I think the home advantage is really all that's going to do it for them. So, Longford to win by 3 points. Up next, we have Leitrim versus Fermanagh in the Tailteann Cup. Fermanagh got a draw last week. Leitrim lost. So, both of them will be looking to improve. Leitrim more so. But I think Fermanagh are probably the stronger team. I think Wexford caught them off with the draw, and Leitrim struggled against Antrim. So I'd be expecting Fermanagh to take the win here by, I'm going to say 4 points. They should get a decent enough win. So Fermanagh to win by 4 points. Up next we have Waterford versus Meath in the Tailteann Cup. Meath coming off a win, Waterford off a loss. Meath are probably the strongest team in the group, so I'd be expecting a win out of them. I imagine they should get a pretty decent win over Waterford. I'm going to say by 7 points. I think Meath will just be too strong for Waterford, so Meath to win by 7 points. Up next we have Laois versus Offaly in the Tailteann Cup. Offaly won last week, Laois lost, but the two of them are fairly even, so could go either way. Offaly probably a little bit stronger. So I imagine they'll get the win. Probably not by too much. I'm only going to say by 2 points. I think it'll probably depend on the day, but I'm going to go with Offaly. So Offaly to win by 2 points. Up next we have Wexford versus Antrim in the Tailteann Cup. Antrim won last week. Wexford managing to get a draw out of Fermanagh. Wexford probably surprised Fermanagh in that game. So could go the same way for them over Antrim, especially with the game being at home. So Antrim probably the stronger team though. It's kind of a tough one. Wexford could surprise them, but I'd nearly be favouring Antrim. Who do I go with? It really depends on the day, I think. Antrim definitely the favourites. So I'm going to go with Antrim by 1 point. I think Wexford will surprise them by really putting it up to them, but Antrim will get that one last point to get the win. So Antrim to win by 1 point. Up next we have Clare versus Donegal in the All-Ireland Championship. So probably favouring Donegal in this. Clare should be a bit weaker than them, but they did make it to the Munster final, so who knows? Donegal kind of starting to struggle a bit in the last 2-3 years, so could go either way, but I'd be favouring Donegal. I'm going to say by 4 points. I think Donegal will just be too strong for Clare, so Donegal to win by 4 points. Up next we have Kerry versus Mayo in the All-Ireland Championship. Probably going to be the closest game of the weekend. Could go either way. Kerry looking very strong. Mayo were surprisingly dumped out of the Connacht Championship, but they could possibly correct that in this game. They won the league. Yeah, they won the league. They beat Kerry, I think, in the match they played against them in the league, if I'm remembering correctly. So they should be coming out with the same strength. But Kerry are looking better. I think Kerry are going to get the win. I'm going to say by 3 points. I think Mayo will definitely get out of the group, but I think Kerry are going to top it. So Kerry to win by 3 points. Our final game on Saturday is Galway versus Tyrone in the All-Ireland Football Championship. Galway, the Connacht champions. Tyrone shocked by Monaghan and dumped out of the Ulster Championship. So definitely in Galway's favour. Galway are becoming a very strong team in the last few years, so they should put up a good fight and get the win. So I'm going to go with Galway. I'm going to say by 3 points. I think Tyrone should put up a good fight, but I think Galway will get the win. So Galway to win by 3 points. Our first game on Sunday is Tipperary versus Down in the Tailteann Cup. Down coming off a win, Tipperary off a loss. So definitely in Down's favour. Tipperary probably the weaker team out of the two. So I think Down should get the win. Not by too much, but decent enough. I'm going to say by 5 points. I think Down will just be too strong for Tipperary, so Down to win by 5 points. And our final game of the weekend is Sligo versus Kildare in the All-Ireland Championship. Sligo made it to the Connacht final. Kildare unfortunately dumped out of the Leinster Championship in the semi-final by Dublin. Almost had them though. They had them until the end. They were unlucky not to get the win. They should have won it, but just didn't go their way. So should be a close enough one. I'd probably expect Kildare to be the stronger team though. So I'm going to go with Kildare. I reckon by 4 points. I think they'll be one of the stronger teams in the group. Probably get out in second or third place. I did say 4 points, didn't I? Well, I'll go with 4 points now. They should get out in second or third place because Dublin will probably be getting out in first place. So Kildare to win by 4 points. So there you have it. Those are my predictions for the football for this weekend. Be sure to also check out my hurling predictions video as well as the results videos for both. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share, and I will see you for the next one.